Well, I hope you don't mind this slightly more unusual start to a dig, but I just want to show you what drew me to this field. Normally it's just what's available. We appreciate that greatly from the farmers we know. But searching on archieuk.com, which I'll put the link up in here, you can do Lidar search, which is basically lasers bouncing off the ground, shows the height of stuff, is a very basic explanation. And this field in particular is actually a wood with all those funny shapes underneath it. So if you went by it, all you'd see is trees. And I've got permission on the field next to it, which is the one with the wiggly line in it. So I was intrigued by this, and I put this on one of my metal detecting forums to see what people thought. And it was graves, brick pits, it was Mayan temples, lost Mayan temples, which I thought always amused me. Their Mayans must have been very lost to end up in Lincolnshire. Anyway, so went through a few things, and so spent a few hours searching on this field, and you'll see what came up. But what it turned out to be, after talking to my farmer and some of the locals and doing a bit of a Google search, was there actually was a brick pit there from about 1590 through to 1900. So these are all where they've dug out clay to form bricks. So hopefully there'd be some stuff that scattered into the field next door. Well, we shall see, shan't we? So here we go, on with the dig. Well, hello. Sorry, a bit of road noise. This is an unexpected pleasure. It's actually a Monday, and I took a couple of days off. COVID booster this morning. I didn't know whether I feel particularly well today, but I'm fine. So far, this afternoon I've managed to jump on a field I've not been on before. Some very interesting Lidar marks next to it. Yes, we'll have a crack. It's a bit grassy in places, but there you go. So it's not seeded; it's just overgrown. So it's we'll have a crack at this, and we'll show you when me and the voices in my head will show you the first good signal. Cheers. Well, it's Carol. Let's just stepped on the field, almost on the surface. Georgia fifth penny. Look at that. That's a bit of a start. 1920. Yeah, I didn't even have to dig, just kick the dirt to one side. Nice George the fifth penny. Good start. More of that, please. Thank you very much. Well, it's been quite quiet so far. Very quiet so far for that coin. It's just been shotgun shells. I'm now about a third of the way over this field. Been up and down, but 76, 79. It's got a bit of a buzz to it, but I think that's out of shotgun territory. I'll move my wires are dropping in the way again. What are these wires? Pain. Right. Much better in the middle of the field. A bit clayey around the hedge. And it's out. Let me see it. Oh, there we can. We could there for a minute, but so 73. Let's get down to it, shall we? Let's get down and have a look. Should we use the pinpointer? Go on. What the hell? Go mad. Oh, there we go. Didn't take long, did it? That's it. What is it? It's a bit of wire. Well, that's not very exciting, is it? A bit of wire. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's bendable wire. Not that it makes it any better. Sorry about the road noise. It really is. This is a major road going whizzing past us. So, right. Anyway, a bit of wire. So better than a shotgun end, perhaps. I don't know. It's probably a closer run thing. Could make it into a number 2. There you go. It's a number 2 now. Don't think that makes it any better either. Right, in the scrap bag with it. I was already recording. I switched off instead of turning it up. Anyway, Right, so in a quiet field, anything that's a 91 definitely jumps out. A very quiet field. Let's have a look, shall we? 91. Well, it's hopeful, but again, you get your hopes up, don't you? Get your hopes up, and then dashed you are with a bit of trash. It could be a bit of lead. Or it could be a gold sovereign. Or it could be anything, really, until you find it. Schrodinger's treasure. Oh yeah. Oh my word. How deep we're going to go? Oh, it's still down there, look. Oops, there we go, look. I think that's it. Yeah, and it is, look. Can you see it? It's a bit of tin can, look. Ugh. Such a good signal. In the middle of a field, and what is it? It's a bit of tin can. Oh well, doesn't sound that big, but oh well. Never mind, carry on. Well, when it comes to something when the excitement so far today is a tiny button. There you go, look. But once again, I know if I'm finding those, then I'm not missing a great deal. That's 4 or 5 inches down, I suppose. So yeah, nice to find something round. It was a nice signal, so yeah, it could easily have been a coin, but 4-hole button, yeah, it's okay, isn't it? Yeah, let's carry on. Well, once again, sorry about the wind, the road noise, and the fact that it's about an hour and a half with no signals at all, so it's been a bit of a drought. What I forgot to say was I am rocking today the sexy Mega Grafter Spade, Sexy Spade. DS2 running Button Boys magnet setting, although I don't think anything's going to help today on this ground, but never mind. This one's quite lively, but again quite near the road, so 7980, so it could be tin can range, but seems it's the first signal I've had in a couple of hours. I'm quite keen to dig it. Oh, there we go, look, I think that's it. Tin can range, called it. Look at that. Well, shame that coin at the beginning wasn't the start of a long day's worth of good things, but sadly, another bit of tin can for the collection. The recycling man will be happy. Plenty of metal, all leaves in it and stuff. I don't think that get as much mud off as possible, otherwise it ends up in my my finds bag. There you go. So that's another one in the trash, and we shall carry on. Wish me luck. 3 signals in quick succession. 81. 81. That's not bad numbers. Yeah, the eternal optimist in this hobby. And hope the next spoonful. I don't use a spoon, honest. 79. The next spadeful might be something exciting. Let's go down and have a look at this one, shall we? Where are we going? In that hand? No. No. Right, it's in this hand. Is there anything exciting or not? Do we think that's it? Yeah. That's it. And what is it? That's the next question. It's a thing. It's a slightly curved thing. So it was a something. No, a slightly curved thing. Of unknown origin. No, don't know. Well, there you go, it's better than a tin can, isn't it? Yeah, much better than a tin can. What's that? All that is. It's a bit of pot that seems to be lying nearby.
Yeah, who knows? I'll put that in the bag as well. I'll give that a wash. There you go, a bit of lead and a bit of pot. Better than a tin can. Right, more to come. Well, here's a nice, I said nice, was nice. 8182. Oh, suppose we're in the wrong way. Give me a bit of a turf. Oh, there's a worm. Try not to hurt the worms. In there somewhere. Definitely make sure the worms go back. Need them good worms, don't we? Can't be scared of a worm, can you? Not exactly ferocious. Oh, it's still down there. What are your thoughts on the big tin can? I used all my lookup on the first hole, didn't I? And I got that George V. Oh, still down there. Should we go and have a look with the pinpointer? Oh, go on then. Because it's going to get a bit deep, which probably means I've missed it. Usually the way. There's a big hole, it's usually off to one side. Well, I'll do one of those. Dig it and come back to you. Rather than bore you to death with me not being able to find it. It's not supposed to be a digging tool, this probe, but frequently ends up being one. Now I've not missed it around the edge, so presumably it's just a lot deeper than I went. Right, I'm going to turn you off and show you when I get closer. Well, it made my heart jump for a minute, and it's a button. See from the edge and you go, oh, silvery and round. Silver and round, but Tomback's good signal again, but there you go. Shiny, very shiny. They don't degrade too much, they don't, do they? Quite a big hole as well, look at that, down there, right down there. Right, not many more now, and then back to the car. Oh, here we are. This is the roundup from the Lidar inspired search. Probably wasn't the longest search because I was suffering with my COVID booster jab, so I was slightly depleted, but I think I covered a lot of the field, but as you can see, wasn't the most fruitful of searches, but there you go. Anyway, see what we've got. Tin cans, look at all this. Shotgun ends, it was next to a little wood, so not really a surprise there was a lot of shotgun ends. Old rusty nail, bits of wire, a little bit of lead, which generally you take as a good sign because old lead shows a sign of habitation. More random odd bits, just a big Tomback button which did give me a start. Nice little 4-hole. See, when you're making the most of a 4-hole button, you know it's been a quiet day, and almost when I walked out of the car, within a couple of steps in the first signal, thank goodness for George V and my 1920 penny. So interesting Lidar doesn't always mean interesting finds, but I think this is one of the days where you say, well, I've paid my dues, because you know, as a detectorist, you have to dig a lot of rubbish to find nice stuff. And I watch a lot of detectorist videos with some really nice guys that have fabulous ground and seem to pull up hammered coin after hammered coin, or Roman thing after Roman thing, and it's nice to see its find. And sometimes it's a bit like, oh my word, why can't I find that? But I'm sure all those guys like me have had those days when all they do is pull up tin cans and bits of rubbish. So yeah, I paid my dues on this particular one, and I'll go out again and hope for better finds. But it was good fun as always. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you were interested with the Lidar stuff that I've put up. Good way of getting some ideas about some interesting places to go, if you've got permission, obviously. So yeah, thanks again. Give us a like if you can. Subscribe if you really want to. And then I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.